What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the full 90. We are finally ready for the Europa League final. Before we go any further, please do drop a like on this video. And if you haven't already subscribed, click the subscribe button down below because you don't want to miss any of the videos that we're making. It's almost time for Season 3 of the full 90 in the Premier League and all that good stuff. And we're getting very, very close to 9,000 subscribers. And the goal was to get there before the Champions League final on Sunday. But before we talk about the Europa League final, let's have a little look back at our semi-final predictions and how we got on. Kicking it off, we had Sevilla up against Manchester United. I predicted a 1-1 draw between the two teams, but I did say if Man United played like they did against Copenhagen, then they were going to be going out. Now, whilst they looked very... apart from the final finish, they looked very threatening going forward for periods of the game, particularly the start of both halves. I do think they kind of replicated their performance against Copenhagen. First of all, the only goal they did score was a Bruno Fernandes penalty. That was the same in both games. But across both games, they had 46 shots on net from open play and didn't convert a single one of them. 26 from the Copenhagen game and 20 from the Sevilla game. So, as I said, if they played like they did against Copenhagen, which overall you could argue they did, they would be going out. And they did. Sevilla did get the 2-1 win. They didn't have many chances, but when they did get them, they took them. Man United's defense didn't have a great game, and up front they needed to be more clinical and take a lot of the chances that they did well to create, similar to how they did in the Copenhagen game. Inter Milan up against Shakhtar Donetsk. I predicted Shakhtar to basically not get absolutely destroyed, and they did. Inter Milan winning 5-0. The second half in particular, quite explosive, which has set up an Inter Milan versus Sevilla final. Now, I think this is going to be an Inter Milan win. I've said for quite a while that I think Inter Milan will win the Europa League, and I also said that I think Bayern Munich will win the Champions League. I've said that for a long time now, and it's looking very, very likely to say the least. But I think Inter Milan are going to win this game in the full 90. In the quarterfinal, I predicted Inter Milan to win 2-1, and they did. And in the semi-final, I predicted Inter Milan to win 2-1, and Shakhtar Donetsk really let that prediction down, to say the least. But Sevilla, they are the Europa League specialists. They are better than not Inter Milan. They are better than Shakhtar Donetsk, and Inter Milan are the team that I've most correctly predicted in the entire Europa League tournament, and both times I correctly predicted their score, I predicted them to score twice, and Inter Milan have scored 2 or more goals in 14 of their last 16 games. So whilst Sevilla are very strong at the back, and they let in the 1 goal against Man United through the penalty, arguably could have been another one in there. Inter Milan, their attack going forward has been more prolific than Manchester United, and I think they will get at least another 2 goals in this fixture. And Sevilla, whilst they did score 2 against Man United, I don't think they'll make that many chances. I think they're going to try and play defensively strong, but Inter Milan will be a little bit too much for them. It could be a 3-1 win to Inter Milan, but both times I've got Inter Milan correct. As I said, in this tournament, they scored 2 goals, so I'm going to go for a 2-1 win to Inter Milan to give them and Conte his first European trophy, I think, as a manager in his first season at Inter Milan. So I think Inter Milan are going to win the Europa League final. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Leave a like, and as I said, subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. But that is going to do it from me, and I will see you in the next video, which is going to be the Champions League final prediction very soon.